If you are out there wondering why Saint Lazaro has so many haters right now, if you want to know why, this is why. 7.3 million views in 2020, Papa. They all mad. They are all mad at me. I understand. I understand why they are mad at me. Look at those views, Papa. Look at those watch time minutes, Papa. Look at those likes. Ooh, they like it. They like it. And them haters is mad. You heard?
This is St. Laz reporting live from Fordham Road, one of the highest crime areas in the Bronx. I'm running for your local YouTube office. My competitors want you to believe that it's okay to sit inside their house where it's safe and never be in the streets where there's actual guns and things happening. They only want to do YouTube videos where they're safe and sound. They don't ever want to be in the streets with the people. So I want you to not vote for them and vote for Laz, because when you vote for Laz, you're voting for oxygen.
You know, we smoke an L, I'm chopping up with her. The scene is nice, the vibe is good. Next thing you know, I say about maybe 15, 20 minutes, right? I just hear banging on the door. So I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck? I mean, right now, you the people's champ. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Like, you for the people, you know?
I appreciate that, my bro. Appreciate that for real, for real.
Yeah, you definitely for the people, man. I mean, I fuck with all the other joints, the Vlads and the Maps and all that, but like, you really for the people, you really for the streets, you know what I mean? Like,
that, bro.
It's a lot of shit I ain't know, you know what I'm saying, until after I watch your channel, you know what I mean? Like, as far as, like, the street legends and the jail legends and all that, Yeah, you got that shit on Smash, bro.
I got a lot of haters and dudes that's, trying to come at me because they mad because of how I'm moving out here, man. It's disgusting. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you found your niche. They sick right now. They sick. This was like back in this was like the Sidekick era. The Sidekick BBM era.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really tell you the year, but it was definitely that era. So, I was more on my fucking with the bitches. I was still getting to my bag, but as Harlem niggas, we always, been chasing the bitches and shit, right? So it was me, my nigga PU. Now we call this nigga PU, for it's short for pretty ugly. Like, this nigga will tell you himself, like, this one ugly nigga, right? But this nigga get mad bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like his confidence and everything. He gets fly, he be on this shit. So that's why we call him, pretty ugly, PU for short. So it's my man my man PU, and my man Cheese, right? So we was down in 40 Deuce, we was just in 40 Deuce, just bullshit, shit was dead in the hood. It was like, yo, let's hit the Deuce up. This was like wintertime and shit. So while we out there and shit, we run into these bitches or whatever, right? And so I seen this little short, little bad, little hood joint, little red bone or whatever. I run up on her, we chopping it up, I get the mask. My man P, he get her friend number, So, alright, cool, couple days go by, and we talking on the phone or whatever, we chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, where you from? She like, yo, I'm from the Bronx. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm from Harlem, it's right across the bridge, whatever. So, basically, we set up a date, a time to link up, whatever. She like, yeah, I got my own crib and all that, me and my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to pull up, y'all be good or whatever. So, I asked all these questions, like, yo, you got a man? She like, nah, I ain't got a man, I'm single, whatever, da-da-da. So I'm like, yo, you got friends? Because I was going to bring two of my homies, too. So he like, yeah, just pull up, give me a call, and I'm going to give you the address or whatever. We take it from there. So I'm like, all right, bet. So, I tell my man P, but, he talking to the other chick anyway, so they live together. So, it's situated. So we I had my other man with me, my man Vodka, my man Charlie Vodka, and then my other man Cheese. So, we just head up there, right? So, I'm a little familiar with the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? But the area they lived in, I definitely wasn't familiar with it. Like I know about, Eden Wall, fucking Gun Hill, Patterson, shit like that. But this was all the way in the Bronx. So we get on the train, right? So the girl like is gonna be the last stop on the 5 train. So I'm like, damn, I ain't never been this far. So we get off, right? When we get off, I call Shorty, right? Shorty come. And it's some shit on Dyer Ave, right? So it's in the wintertime, it's nighttime. Shorty come, you know what I mean? So she pick us up and we walking back, to their crib or whatever, right? So the further we walk, the more spookier shit is looking. You know what I mean? Like, you got like a little shopping center or whatever, and then right in the back of the shopping center is like some projects. Like, I never even heard of these projects. They call C Corp. Shout out to C Corp.
Yeah, you talking about Boston C Corp that's on Boston Road?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, that shit is in the cut. If you don't know about it, you will just stumble upon that shit.
What?
Real talk.
So when we get there, right? Fucking so I see my chick or whatever, so I give her a hug, we chilling, we got the smoke, we got the little bottle or whatever, you know what I mean? I want to hit the DVD man up on 2/5, you know what I'm saying? Get a couple of DVDs or whatever. So we just chilling, we just watching movies and shit. We smoke a L, I'm chopping up with her. The scene is nice, the vibe is good. Next thing you know, I say about maybe 15, 20 minutes, right? I just hear banging on the door. So I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck? But sometimes that's normal shit. I'm thinking it might be her friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because she did say she had friends. So she opened the door, right? Yo, like 10 niggas just walk in, right? 10 niggas. So the bitch I'm fucking with, on some nigga, they arguing, they going back and forth, they just going at it. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? The fuck is going on? You know what I mean? So the other niggas, his boys, they came in, so the vibe just changed. You know what I'm saying? It went from like, everything was cool to like, alert mode or whatever. So I'm like, so I already knew off gate like these niggas was bloods. You see what I'm saying? Because I was on my homie time, hard body. You know what I mean? Around that time, so I already knew they was bloods or whatever. You know what I mean? Remind you, I got the all red, fucking Pele leather on. I got my jewels on and shit like that. But I'm mad because I ain't got the grip. You know what I'm saying? And yo, fellas, if females be like, yo, if you about to go see a bitch and they be like, yo, you ain't got to bring the grip in this, nah, fuck all that. Follow your gut instincts. I'm telling you. I mean, you shouldn't have to go anywhere if you got to bring a grip anyway. But at this time, niggas is young and dumb. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got the grip. So now, these niggas in there, you can tell they trying to like fill us out and shit like that. But, one thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad my niggas was just, they was on point with they shit. Like, niggas wasn't on no, you know what I mean? Cause, it's like wolves, they sense fear. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But my niggas, they was on they shit like, whatever. Like, basically we was acting like we was gripped up. You know what I'm saying? Like the bluff game was on deck. Cause I wasn't saying nothing, and the whole time I just had my hand in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm staring niggas down. We all just, you know what I mean? Like whatever. So, on the nigga, they going back and forth, they arguing and shit like that, right? So, you know what I mean? I guess the nigga looked at me or whatever, and then he seen how, you know what I mean, my appearance was, like, my game face and all that. So the nigga yelled some shit like, yeah, fuck that, yeah, I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? The nigga said that shit like 3 times or whatever, right? So all them niggas left. So when they left, I pulled Shorty in the bathroom. I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that about? She like, nah, that's my ex, but I'm pregnant to the nigga and all. I remind you, she don't even look pregnant. You know what I'm saying? But she like, yo, that's my ex, and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, so once she told me that, I just looked at, I said, yo, we out. You know what I mean? So, I holler at my niggas, you know what I mean? And we all just got out of there or whatever, We kind of dodged that bullet because none of us was strapped. You know what I mean? It was like 10 of these niggas, and I know how them Bronx niggas give it up. You know what I'm saying? Like That's a whole different type of beast. You know what I mean? Like, Harlem niggas, we get busy too, but we just be on some get money, fuck with the bitches. We get busy if necessary. Like, these niggas just be on a whole nother level with the shit. So, after that, man, we just walked to we had walked back to the 5 train or whatever, and man, as soon as we got on that train, we started rolling. We started smoking on the motherfucking train. You know what I mean? Just talking, laughing about that shit. Like, damn, shit could have really went left. You know?
Straight up, shit could have been over. And you said the bro said she was currently pregnant.
Yo, she was currently pregnant. Yeah, the bitch was pregnant. But you couldn't tell, like, she ain't had no stomach or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So I guess whatever the case, I guess she was like probably early, like in the early pregnancy or whatever. But yeah,
she was
valid.
That
shit blew my. But it's like basically the bitch was, trying to get the nigga jealous or whatever, because that was the vibe it was giving me. Like, when they was arguing and shit like that, like, like they still had feelings for each other, whatever. But I'm like, damn, why sacrifice me, bitch? You know?
You said that shit was nighttime. It was nighttime, right?
Late at night. It had to be like, what, 11, 12 at night?
Yeah, and that train station is spooky. That Dyer Avenue and all that shit is
that
dumb
Dyer
dark.
Avenue, that shit is... Yo, I never been that far up in the Bronx. I mean, I've been to Eden Wall, all the Jamaican spots, Boston Road, all that shit. Never been to that Dyer. That shit was definitely spooky, bro. The whole walk and everything. Straight spooky.
Word up, though, bro.
Word.
Hey, yo, Z-Man Suicide Polo with the Ski Man, you heard? Make sure y'all check out that new joint from Grand Finale featuring Illa G. You heard? It's called NYCHA. Go look that up. It's on my YouTube community tab right now. Yeah. Hey, yo, if you need that organic promotion, Organic Valley, you heard? Holla at me. Holla at me. My prices is right like Richard Dawson. That's a fact. $100 for the community tab, 24-hour lockdown, $300 for an app, $500 for 2 apps, you heard? And I've been known to show extra love and toss a little morsel and a little giblet of extra promo up in there. So get at me. You heard? Instagram, text this number, whatever.